Welcome,
Hello, how
Tommy
you doing?
Verderosa,
Hey,
artist.
how
Yes,
you doing?
nice to see you
You too.
and your website, which we'll show in a minute here, is Tomplexx, right? T O
Yes,
M
ma'am.
P L E X X.
That's correct. Two X's on there.
Okay, good. So tell us about your background as an artist and as a tattoo artist.
Well, I've been doing it for a long time. That's one thing I can start with. My first art show was in the fifth grade. I did a I don't know if I don't remember what it's called, but it's a single line drawing of one of my classmates, and my art teacher saw it and she loved it and she wanted to put me in a show. So we did that, and from there on, my parents, took an eye to what I was doing, and they really, supported me a lot. I'm so lucky I have such a good family and a solid base that they invested in me and definitely kept me on track to keep doing artwork. So that eventually led me to the Middle School of the Arts, and there I had a great teacher named Mr. Fallon. He taught me how to measure with my eye, which is so important with drawing and proportions and stuff and getting that right.
That
And
was
that was
at
great.
Bach.
Yes, it was
Uh-huh.
MSOA. So it was MSOA, yeah, Bach MSOA. So
Mm-hmm.
and that was an amazing experience. I got to work with so many different things. I got to sculpt. I got to work with clay. I got to dance even. But I got to use so many different materials and things there. It was an amazing experience. Um, and that after that, I was being kind of rebellious at that point. So uh, I left that school after 2 years, and I decided to go more towards. I see
My
a cat
cat.
there. She's beautiful. Um, but so I started to do more street art, more graffiti and stuff, and things like that. And I never put down, the pen and pencil, and I just always kept it up. And then that led me to when I went to college. I decided to take an art class, and it was drawing one, and my teacher wound up being the dean of art, which was amazing. He's such a blessing. His name was Vernon Grant, and he was such a great teacher. He's such a great artist himself as well. But about the second class in, he approached me and he was like, "You have amazing talent. You can get, a scholarship." And he took me under his wing and really taught me a lot of things, and really reinvigorated my want and need for more artwork in my life. So I started painting more and doing watercolors and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
then I started, all this time I'm, messing around with tattooing here and there as well. So I was always doing a little bit of tattooing here and there, messing around on my friends, trying to learn the best I could. Um, but and eventually I got really good at tattooing, and I was posting on Instagram, and it actually, one of my tattoos got me into a shop in Boca Raton, and I worked there for 2 years up until COVID, and I decided to leave just for the safety of me and my family. But I always have a job there. I love those people. That's like my family over there. Blue Food Tattoo. I love you guys. Um, but that's pretty much it. And then while I was there, I started doing some larger size acrylic paintings and of Nipsey Hussle and other rappers and other music that I was listening to, people like Steve Irwin even, and
Mm-hmm.
Paul Walker. And so they were getting a lot of attention when I wasn't tattooing. I would do live paintings and stuff. And so I started to change my direction towards the paintings, the larger size paintings, and people really gravitated towards it. And, I did the Nipsey Hussle. It got a lot of attention. A lot of Nipsey Hussle's friends and family reached out to me.
Yeah,
I did one of,
show us that picture that's behind you.
this is the one
Yeah,
of the
that's good.
larger prints I have of it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the Nipsey Hussle, and I did one also of of a Watts, California Watts rapper. Um, his name was O3 Greedo, and he's currently locked up right now, unfortunately. But he actually reached out to me from prison just to talk about my painting to me. It was kind of crazy. So,
Wow.
and I talked to his entire family. His mother still messages me on a daily basis. She's a lovely Christian woman. She's a great lady. And it's just really cool that I got the experience, to talk to these people. And I also forgot one more thing. I was in I got a great opportunity to do a collaboration with an artist named Transparent Artist, and we did a Versace piece together. And we
Mm-hmm.
actually were able to show it in the Versace mansion. We actually got a chance. It was during a Bitcoin party or something, but they asked us to come through, and we got to display that, and it was amazing. I got to walk all through the Versace mansion, see all these secret areas that you can't normally get to. We got to go
Wow,
to
that's exciting.
It was incredible. We got to go to the top where there's this it used to be a observation tower. You could see where the telescope used to be, and he put glass there. And if you stand in the very center, it's a perfect dome. So if you stand in the very center and you talk, the vibrations go through you, and you can feel the words that come out of your mouth. It's unbelievable.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Very
it's
cool.
brought me to a lot of cool places, and I'm super appreciative of it.
What I want to do now is share my screen and show your website,
Okay,
and
thank
ask
you.
you about some of these paintings.
Cool.
Let's see. I'm getting there. Hang on a
No
second.
worries, no rush. We got all
Okay.
day.
That's not it. Um, Here we go. Okay. So we've got Tupac and Nipsey Hussle and Prince
Yep.
and of course Michael Jackson. This is great. Um, so how did you decide to paint mainly rappers? Oh, you got muted. Can you unmute yourself?
Hey,
There,
can you hear
there you
me?
go. Start
Okay, yeah.
over.
I was just super inspired by those rappers growing up, most of them, and some of them are newer, and I was definitely inspired by them and their stories. And it's always such a tragedy when we lose some of these up and coming stars that I really liked, and they were just super big inspiration. Art. A lot of artists get inspired by other, fine art, but I actually get more inspired by listening to music and stuff. So, all of my past inspirations, Tupac, I grew up on Tupac, all these people hold special places in my heart. And I just wanted to give them, I wanted to pay my homage to them, and give them,
Mm-hmm.
and give them, something back. They gave me something. So I wanted to give them something back and memorialize them.
Um, you can see my screen, right?
I can see you. Yeah, I cannot see the sharing though.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it's not working. Let's see. Maybe it doesn't work on the recording. Um, how about now? Can you see it now?
Nope. It says it's okay. Yep, I see it now. There it is.
Uh, I got something I don't want here. Hold on a second. Ah, sorry.
No, no worries.
Little question from my son.
Uh huh.
He looked at your website and wanted to ask why you mainly paint people who have died.
It's just like I said. I just wanted to, pay homage to them, and they're passed away. They can't do it themselves. So, and they really touched my life. So I just wanted to, do a memorial. If
Mm-hmm. Like a tribute, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah. Just to give them a piece, because I feel like they gave me a piece of knowledge or whatever. They gave me enjoyment, and so I want to give them something back too, even though they're not here.
Do you have a favorite painting?
Oh man, it's really tough. Um, I think it would have to be the Nipsey Hussle because he's so fresh still. He was just last year he passed away, and he was just such an inspirational person to me. I started following him in 2010, and he was a person that really started from the bottom. He was selling shirts out of a parking lot, and then shortly after that, after working really hard, he owned the entire plaza. So he worked his way up from selling t-shirts in the parking lot to owning the entire plaza, which was super inspirational to me. And he always talked about, getting real estate, getting money, getting, doing it right and doing it smart, not doing it stupid. And, he was
Mm-hmm.
just a super big inspiration to me.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
yeah,
what are
that
your
one means a
goals
lot
as
to
an
me.
artist? You said you wanted to paint 20 of these in
Yeah.
2020?
Yeah. So 2020, at the beginning of the year, I decided once I did the Nipsey Hustle, I really got inspired because of the reaction from all the people on Instagram. So I decided then that I would try to paint as many as I possibly could in a year. And turns out that number is 20. And I tried, day and night on the weekends whenever I could. I also work a full-time job, and I tattoo still
What do
here
you
and there.
do?
I work at a law firm. I'm a file clerk. I do paperwork and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. But yeah, real boring stuff. But yeah, when I come home at night though, I always paint and stuff, and I'm even still tattooing my regulars, often. So I still have other things that I'm always doing, but I always come home at night and try to paint some.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tell us about your family. You said they're very supportive.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I could talk about them for days. I have two little sisters, two, oh my gosh, it's such a big family. I have two twin little sisters. They are fraternal, and I have two older identical twin brothers. And I'm in the middle, with no twins, just by myself, fortunately for my parents, because I was kind of wild. But and my dad is a lawyer. He's a great lawyer. He just opened up his own firm a couple years ago, and he's doing awesome. We're so proud of him. And my mother, she's just the rock of the family. She holds the fort down, and she's always been, I'm a mama's boy. She's always been my rock, my world. It's actually her birthday today. Happy birthday, mom.
Aw.
Um, yeah, so it's tough with Corona because I can't go see her and give her a big hug. But I mean, I probably could, but we just want to try to keep it safe as possible. But
Mm-hmm.
so I wished her happy birthday over the phone today, and I hope maybe I can drop her some flowers off tomorrow or something. But
Nice, nice.
yeah, but yeah, I love my family to death, and they were super supportive. They always had my back with art. They were always, willing to invest in my artwork, and that's huge. If you don't have that, it's really tough. The road of an artist is really abusive. You take a lot of abuse along the way. So
Yeah,
it's
and
tough
it can be
without.
tough if your family's not in
Oh my
favor
gosh.
of you being an artist, because I've known artists who have that situation.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
family that tells you can't make it as an artist and things like that. It's
right,
tough.
right.
It is. Yeah,
So
but
that's great. So what do you
it's amazing.
love about being an artist?
Um, I really, I don't like a lot of attention, but the people, it's incredible how loving people can be that you don't even know. And my favorite part is getting private message by an up and coming artist or somebody that's struggling trying to learn how I do what I do, and they ask me for tips and stuff like that. And I love to sit there and take my time until they're thoroughly taken care of. And I want to come out with YouTube videos and stuff because I get a lot of questions about how I do my artwork and stuff like that. And I love to, it's always important for the people, higher up to extend olive branches to people, trying to climb the ladder. And I think that's very important. And so anytime any artist, whether you just doodle in a notebook or you're painting amazing paintings, I'll take my time to answer your question to the fullest of my abilities because it's important to me.
Thank you so much, Tommy. This is really great what
Absolutely.
you're doing. And tell us again your website so people can go there and check it out because I don't know if my screen share worked.
That's okay. I can tell you. You have to type in the HTTPS, two dots and the forward slash, and it's Tomplexx with two X's dot bigcartel.com.
Right. And I was able to find it by just Google searching
Oh, really?
Tomplexx, Tomplexx. So that's how
That's
people can
fantastic.
Google you. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, keep up the great work.
Thank you so much, Krista. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. All right. Have
Yeah,
a
have a
great
great night.
Thanksgiving.
You too. Have a wonderful holidays. Thank you so much.
Okay.